Great job.
Thank you.
Water.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Good
Water.
to see you too. Oh, I'm gonna use my microphone.
I got one. I got one for you.
Oh wait, you have one?
Yep. You're good.
Sorry.
So that was terrible.
Thanks.
God.
It's early, you know?
When you write a song like that, do you think about singing it this early? Great to see you, by the way.
Great to see you
You
too.
sound amazing. Do you think about like writing a song like that and saying, they're going to ask me to go to this radio thing and it'll be 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to have to sing that song?
You know what I always think about is whenever I write the song and then I perform it for the first time, like in rehearsals or something, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to sing this on GMA.
Right.
Because GMA, you have to get up at like 3 or 4 in the morning and you don't perform until like 6 or 7.
Right.
But like and it's New York time, so LA time that you're used to. It's ridiculous, but like an amazing opportunity at this.
And when you write a song like that, again, sorry, not sorry, a lot of people may not associate it. No, they're like, it's a clapback song. But you're just like, it's a lighthearted, just feel-good song.
Yeah, it's a lighthearted, feel-good song, and I think that sometimes people think that it's like about a breakup or whatever, but like I'm on really good terms with my ex-boyfriends, so I'm like, it's definitely not about any of them. I actually wrote it, whenever I was writing it, I kept thinking about the bullies that bullied me in school and how I'm in a really, really great place in my life today, and they might not be, and I'm sorry that I'm not sorry about that.
That's awesome. And then because this is 2017 and the world we live in, everybody gets the news. Oh, Demi Lovato just dropped a new single last night, by the way.
Well, it's not a new single.
Well,
it's
another song.
An instant grad, yeah. So, I released that last night.
How cool is that? Now, are you able to just do that? Just tell me you are, because I still want to believe in fairy tales, and it had nothing to do with the label, and you just said, I'm going to put it out.
No, it definitely.
Come on!
It was definitely planned.
All right.
I know.
Fine.
But you know what is cool about that song is it has a double meaning. It's called "You Don't Do It For Me Anymore," and a lot of people would think that it's a clapback song towards an ex-boyfriend. But like I said, I'm on really good terms with them,
right.
And it actually has a double meaning. To me, it's about drugs and alcohol. So "You Don't Do It For Me Anymore" is kind of my song to my addiction.
That's amazing.
Thanks.
I mean, that's amazing. And your journey has been, like, we feel like we've sort of watched you grow up in the industry.
Well, because you have.
We definitely have. and I bet, just from reading a lot and having talked to you a bunch of times in the past, you just in the way you carry yourself now, you can tell, like, you're through that. And you're just, man, you are on the other side, just stronger and better than ever.
Thank you.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I feel that way. It's really awesome to hear people say that, though, because, sometimes you do a lot of hard work and, you wish you could see, you wish other people can see how much hard work you put into your journey as well.
Yeah. I mean, you've always been powerful and a leader. And as an artist, do you feel a responsibility to be an example, or do you think it comes with the territory? Because all eyes are on you all the time.
I don't necessarily feel a responsibility. It does come with the territory, but I could easily choose the career where I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm not your child's parent,
Right.
What I'm not choosing to be a role model, but I actually am choosing to be a role model because I have a little sister, and I don't want her looking at anything out there in the public eye that she thinks is okay to look up to when it's not.
Yeah.
So I make sure that I'm outspoken about the things I believe in. I'm very passionate about the things I believe in, like my advocacy work for mental health.
Yes.
Thank you. And I think it's important that everybody realizes when they're in my position, in front of people in the public eye, if you have a platform, use it. It doesn't matter what way you're a role model. You don't have to be perfect by any means,
right.
But just use your platform for good. Otherwise, it's just a very narcissistic career to choose.
I have to ask you about Vegas, too, because with the fight, obviously, what was that like? I mean, standing in that ring, worldwide audience of, 9,000 billion, and there you are right in the middle of it all. I would have been like,
Okay, so I was so nervous that I was holding the microphone. I started with one hand, and then I had to hold it with two because I was shaking so bad. So I had to hold the microphone with two hands, and I was so incredibly nervous, but I was excited. Like I'm such a fight fan.
Yeah.
So being able to be there for it. I was going to go anyways before I even knew I was going to sing the national anthem.
Well, you probably were able to get a ticket. I was not. I'm with Demi Lovato, by the way. She told me to get 3 tickets. Yeah, we need 3. So when you're at something like that, I always wonder, too, is it easier to sing the national anthem? Because number one,
No.
national anthem's impossible, right, to sing anyway.
Yeah.
So is it easier to do it a cappella? Or does the music help? Because a cappella, man, it's just you. All eyes are on you. There's nowhere to hide.
There's nowhere to hide. If you hit a wrong note, if your vibrato is off, everything is focused on every single note that you're doing. So if it's not perfect, people are going to say something.
Of course.
And if you forget the words, people are going to say you're not patriotic. Like, I mean, it's honestly ridiculous.
Demi Lovato is a
guarantee,
communist.
I guarantee it. If somebody asked you to get up in front of millions of people to sing Happy Birthday, you might forget the words too.
Right?
It's like the most.
Of course.
It's the most nerve-wracking song to sing.
142 characters. I was watching Demi, and I know she's not from America.
Exactly.
She paused before a rocket's red glare. Who pauses there? Right?
Right.
God, it's unbelievable. Just had your birthday, 25th birthday. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Don't you think we should sing happy birthday?
Oh, thanks.
Want to hear how horrible a crowd is, a radio crowd especially? People are like this, no, we're not going to sing happy birthday, but happy birthday. Did you do it? Do you want them to?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Did we make them?
It's okay. Really.
All right, let's not. What did you do to celebrate? Was it just a working day for you?
No, I rented out Dave & Buster's.
Same.
So I've got all of my closest friends and my family and people I work with, coworkers, everybody. We all just took over Dave & Buster's till 1 in the morning. And we started at 8 or 9.
What?
Everyone was all about those tickets, man.
Demi Lovato, can I get 3?
I was running back. I was like, can you recharge my card? They're like, sure.
All right, I want to do 7 questions in 15 seconds.
Oh, God. That's always trouble.
No, this is easy.
Okay.
Really easy. And it might not be 15 seconds. Game of Thrones or Stranger Things?
Stranger Things.
Long and straight or short and curly for French fries?
I was about to say long and straight, honey. Long and straight.
For French fries, too?
For French fries, too.
Okay. I think our time's up. I thought we could spend a little more, do a deep dive on that question.
I told you it was trouble.
2017, this is the new you. I love it. Favorite animated movie?
I love Monsters, Inc. and Finding Nemo.
Okay. Best song to make you cry?
Breathe Me by Sia.
Best song to make you wake up?
I'm awake. You know the Katy Perry song?
There you go. Zipper or button?
Zipper.
Lord or the Lord?
The Lord.
Word. The Lord wins. Round of applause for the Lord. That's it. What's the best advice you could give a human being, not an artist, but a person now with social media today, with everything? And the second part of that is, do you think social media will be around in 10 years? Because I think we're all about it right now.
I think we're all about it right now. I think that we'll continue to be all about it because it's just become our way of communication. I mean, even when we're sitting next to each other, people are still Facebooking or Instagramming or whatever each other. And my best advice could be careful what you post because at some point your boss is probably going to see it.
Yeah.
And don't post nude pictures, anybody. I mean, don't send them, because then they'll get posted.
Hang on a second.
We've all done it.
I've never
Just
done
don't
that.
do it to the new ones, the new
So
kids.
that one's no good.
No, that one's not good.
It's funny, my boss, Mike McVeigh, who's the steering chairman for this, I don't know what that is, but I just mean he runs around everywhere, actually, before he became in his current position, actually posted a picture online of him wearing a towel to spoof the Anthony Weiner thing, and he said, I never knew I was getting hired by a publicly traded company. And that stuff comes back to haunt you. I mean, and it was harmless. It was funny.
harmless.
It was
Yeah.
great. It was entertaining.
Yeah,
Still out there somewhere.
still out there.
Mike, I
somewhere.
have it on my phone. Yep. What's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about you? Now, I don't want to dwell on the negative because it's crap and you still have to deal with that all the time on social media, but I'm sure it just blows off
I
your
think
back.
the nicest thing that anyone said about me is you've saved my life. And that to me is so impactful and so almost unfathomable to me, because you can't necessarily comprehend saving someone's life. But when you share your story and when you're honest with people and you are open about the things that you've been through and your trials and tribulations and what you've overcome, you can actually help people get through their troubles as well. And I have fans that tell me that, or they make it on posters and they say that, and it's just every single time it's like I can't comprehend it, but it means the world to me.
I think the other thing about you is you are so open, you are so honest, and you always have been. Even with all the crap that's been thrown your way, you continue to be that way, and I want to thank you for that, because we see you, you know, it's Demi whatever you've been through, you've always talked about it, you've always been honest about it, and I think that can't be said about a lot of people.
Yeah, you know, it is very, very important to be honest, because one, I hate having secrets. I hate I don't want to keep anything inside that if the world finds out, I'm going to be so distraught over. It's like I might as well just put it all out there so I don't have anything to worry about. But also, too, you have to speak up for the things that you believe in, because if you're not, you're just like this career. I stand on a stage and I make music for people to enjoy, but at the same time, they're all focused on me. The attention's on me, 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 me. It would just be a very narcissistic career for me not to use my platform for good. Yeah. So if you have a platform, use it. Otherwise, it's just a very egotistical career. And we know you have to run. We appreciate your time so much, but tell us a little bit about your involvement in hurricane relief. I know you're actually headed to Houston after this. Yeah, I'm actually going straight from here to Houston to help out. I started a fund with the Houston Food Bank, and I donated some money, and I started this fund with Joe Jonas and Nick Jonas in our management team. And yeah, so I'm going to help right after this. That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Demi Lovato. Right there. Thank you.